Hey there. Today we want to talk a little bit about some quick office stretches that might be something that's great for you to try out and throw into your daily routine, maybe once every hour or every couple hours. Just a good opportunity to kind of shake the brain fog, maybe boost your energy a little bit, just kind of get reset moving into a next project or task, or help you get unstuck if you're kind of running through the drudgery of the day and need just a little bit of a break. Or also, don't just think about these as simple office or desk stretches. Maybe if you're somebody that's in a car a lot and you need some ideas to kind of get loose after you've driven for many, many miles. Keep these couple of things in mind. So what we're going to do in your office here is stand up, find a little bit of space, and we're going to start with our back bends. So we've been sitting for a while. We're probably a little bit rounded forward, working on the computer. We're driving a little bit forward. Let's just do some back bends. So I'm going to stand up nice and tall. I'm going to put the hands kind of in the small of my back and on my hips, and just bend here and come back to neutral. Now I don't need to try to break anything or bend way over the top of my upper back, but I'm just thinking about bending and opening up a little bit there. So let's do 5 or 10 back bends. The next thing I'm going to do is drop down onto a single knee into a little hip flexor stretch. As everything gets a little bit tight here in the front, I'm going to think about kind of getting into this half kneeling position, taking my hips and sliding forward. I can feel a little bit of stretch kind of along my belt line here. You can feel that up nice and high where we get a little bit tight. Maybe I want to throw a little bit of overhead reaching as well, because I tend to be a little bit tight in the front. But I'm going to do some hip flexor stretches and some pulses. I'm going to stand back up now and work through a figure 4 stretch to stretch out those glutes. I'm probably going to want to use the wall or my office chair, and I'm going to just cross one foot over to the opposite knee, push my butt backwards, squat down a little bit. So I'm feeling a little bit of stretch on the outside of that hip. I'm going to work a couple repetitions per side there. Definitely good on balance, but we're trying to sit into a little bit of stretch right back here. The next thing I want to do is going to be down on the ground again, a little bit of cat and camel. So I'm going to be on all fours. I'm going to think about just kind of pushing that belly down to the ground and then rounding it here. Pushing that belly down to the ground and rounding. Just try to get a little bit of movement through my mid, upper, and lower back. Final thing, maybe I just want to lock into a little bit of plank position. Make sure my core is fired up so when I go back into the car or my office chair, everything is going to be nice and strong and I'm going to be able to keep that good posture. Now I understand that you might not want to drop down in the middle of the office and do cat and camels or do pups. So you might have to be a little bit creative or be a little bit brave in order to get some of these stretches in, but certainly keep in mind it's a way to just clear your mind, get a little bit of energy, make sure that we're focusing on good posture, and help you out throughout the day. Thanks everybody.